Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of the Endless Growth Podcast.
Yeah, welcome back. We are on episode 107 today. Hope everybody's doing good. How are you doing, Edgar?
Good, man. We're here a couple days after the old Leprechaun Day, St.
Oh,
Patty's.
shit. Yes,
We
that's a
got
fact.
a little green going on. Did you do anything for St. Patty's?
Yeah. Nah. It was a Monday, bro. So it was just,
Last year, you were somewhere else last year. Where were you? You were
no, it wasn't last year, bro. It was like
2 years ago?
2 years ago. I was in
You-
LA.
Yeah, you sent me a little picture of something.
Nah, I remember.
A little leprechaun.
Yeah.
No, I just thought about you on Monday because of
Oh,
that.
okay.
But it actually fucks me up a little more now knowing it's 2 years ago.
Yeah, bro. All those memories popped up, and I sent them to. It was because I was with the homie Gonzalo, so I was just sending them. I remember it was just a cool trip. He just surprised me with a little like Airbnb somewhere.
Oh, that's right. It was
Yeah, and it was just me and him just kicking it. It was
Mhm.
fucking dope, bro. I actually might wanted to go to just go kick it with him in LA again,
Mhm.
but we got a little trip coming. Not even a little, just a trip.
That's a big
coming
ass
up.
trip
So
you got going
yeah.
on.
So
That one counts for like all of your trips.
fuck yeah. Well,
Almost.
we still got to do the friend one later on, but
Yeah.
yeah, bro. But it was Leprechaun Day. That's what I would call it. I don't know what the fuck people do that day. Do people just get shit faced?
I guess I've never celebrated honestly.
Just in school when we were growing up, they would.
Yeah.
What the fuck would we do in school though?
Just fucking get pinched. Yeah, and wear green, and
Oh shit, you're right.
that was it.
Damn, bro.
Yeah, I know. Like people got go all out for keep calling it Leprechaun Day shit.
Yeah.
St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess like the tradition there, or like some food that's pretty common. It's like something some cabbage and some kind of like meatloaf kind of thing or something like that. But I've seen like a shit ton of people like on Instagram or social media like that I follow. Just like I was watching like reels and snaps and stuff, and people were posting like they had made it, or their family had made it, or they're eating it somewhere, and I was like, huh.
Yeah, it's definitely no Hispanics doing that shit though.
For sure not.
Yeah.
But yeah, everybody's like, at the bar again, fucked up. Everything's green, fucking.
That there's no way it's on Monday though. They celebrated I would assume was Saturday or something like that.
Yeah, cause fuck, beginning of the
Imagine
week.
Monday. That's
Yeah,
like the
fuck that.
worst day, bro. Hell no.
Yeah, my girl had to work I think Sunday night, and they DoorDash some food. I think.
That's cool.
From Cane's, I guess, and she got a lemonade, but she said it was like bright green, and she's like, she's not drinking soda for Lent, so she's like, did someone give you Mountain Dew by accident or something? And she's like, no, it's like lemonade. Here's a receipt, and they're like, maybe it's something like St. Patrick's Day stuff.
Yeah.
And yeah, they had dyed the lemonade like bright green.
Damn.
Yeah, like Chicago, how does the whole fucking river, or it's river, right? It goes through
Some
Chicago.
shit like that.
They
Yeah.
dye that shit fucking bright green.
That's still insane to me. Like, how the fuck y'all allow this? But hey,
Yeah,
they probably figured something out where it's
that shit looks like radioactive shit.
yeah, probably, bro. I think I'm not sure if it was New York or Chicago. They did something. I don't want to say similar, but it wasn't for St. Patrick's Day. But they ended up grabbing a fuck ton of like just helium balloons, letting them loose, and it was like it looked badass. Don't get me wrong, but it was like the aftermath. Like after all the balloons, like all the helium went down, it was fucking up like all the basically everything, bro. Imagine just garbage like everywhere, just fucking shit up. Power lines, fucking rivers, lakes, you name it. So kind of fucked the environment up a little bit.
Yeah, and Chicago did like a whole little rubber ducky thing fucking like
As
2
well,
years
too.
ago. If you're dumping a fuck ton of rubber duckies in that river, like
Yeah,
they gotta get fucking. There's gotta be thousands of them that just kind of get lost and
yeah,
into other shit.
fucking yeah. Some fish got it. Oh, I don't know how big the fish are there, but I would assume someone might eat some of them shits. I don't know.
Yeah, they're probably in a few fishes.
Yeah. I don't know.
But
I guess it's as long as no one's getting harmed, fuck it.
yeah, I guess that's the next person's problem.
Yeah, that's kind of fucked up, but it's a fact.
Yeah.
No, it's good, man. Bro. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I completely spaced out. It was St. Patrick's Day, and yeah, I honestly have never really celebrated it. I think when I went to LA, it was just to hang out. It wasn't necessarily shit St. Patrick's Day, let's go. But I would be interested in learning more. What maybe some customs are, maybe even Ireland, because here it's I would assume it's a watered down version. Well, I guess you never know because Cinco de Mayo. Hispanics don't even really celebrate that shit, and here they celebrate even more. So
there might be like some shit like that over there, honestly.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
it's like
it's more like a U.S. tradition.
Yeah, like why? What are we celebrating exactly? St. Patrick's Day, right? It's is it a saint? Is it more religious? Because there's obviously a lot of religious holidays like Christmas and
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah,
Yeah, there's a
no.
bunch. Easter, all that shit. So
Hmm.
yeah, bro. Shit. We actually have Easter coming up. It's still got a month actually. We still got a little bit.
It's at the end of April, or no?
It's
It's like
it's on 420, ironically.
it's always like
Yeah.
the third or some week, like right? It's
It's
like something like
weird,
that.
bro. I feel like maybe I'm tweaking out. I feel like sometimes it's like literally the first fucking Sunday of the week,
Oh, it's a
or
Sunday.
the
That's right. Yeah.
what's it called, of April.
Mm-hmm.
But this one feel like it's during the end or close to the end. Maybe I'm just tweaking, but yeah, we got that coming up.
Yeah, I feel like I used to be like more up to date with like holidays when I would like go into stores, which I don't go into that much anymore because
No,
you see like all the decorations, or
the next
even back when
holiday.
I was like I've been looking through a bunch of old pictures recently, but when I used to work with my mom at the banks, like the banks always like
Oh,
will like,
decorate up the
or
house.
like
Yeah.
offices.
Yep.
I mean, I'm sure when you worked at the
Yeah. Yeah.
office,
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
that shit
Yeah.
was like before it was even near. They'd fucking have all kinds of Easter shit or
Yeah. Keep the
keep the
vibe going, the
yeah.
ambiance.
But I feel like I've been out of the loop for a minute. Just kind of like yeah, don't really pay attention to that stuff
No,
anymore.
I get you. Would you ever be interested in doing some shit like that? Like obviously right now you probably don't care, but like I don't know, later on, let's say if you have some employees and shit like that, like, oh, let's,
Hmm.
put some shit up on the wall or something.
Yeah, for sure. If I had like a storefront or some shit, I
Yeah.
definitely decorate it. Just to kind of either
Yeah.
give the vibes to the people that come in, especially
Yeah.
like Christmas.
I was
Have a
about to
Christmas
say, dude,
tree.
having a Christmas tree here somewhere, that'd be pretty
Yeah,
dope.
yeah, dude. That's been heavy on my mind recently. It's just like trying to make this place more of a
Mm,
kind of more of a comfortable area for people that come in. I mean, especially if I'm trying to like, I don't know. It's the business. I feel like it's been. I feel like it's almost been like a thing where, what would you call this? It's like a middle ground for now. Like I've
hmm.
always like been like, oh, there's something coming. Like
Gotcha.
there's something bigger coming. But now that I decide like, there's no way I'm gonna build a shop here in the next like. Well, I say that now, right? But
You never know,
I'm
yeah.
not. I'm not planning on building a shop. Let's say in the next 2 to 3 years. So now I'm like, I got to work with what I got and make the best of it. So, but yeah, I've been trying to make it more of like a build something or
Yeah, yeah,
design
yeah.
something here, but
No, you were telling us that you were
some
trying
kind of
to,
storefront.
yeah, break down possibly a wall and, having some little thing going on and
Yep.
putting a little wall and possibly having like a little entry waiting area. I think you were
Yeah,
saying
kind of
so.
more like little waiting area for people. I mean, it still will be like an open kind of concept, big
Yeah.
shop, but at least an area where people can come in and just lounge and hang around. Because I've been getting a lot more people recently. This whole week, I think like 3 or 4 of my appointments,
Uh-huh.
they waited for their shit to get done. So
Damn.
kind of stressful at times because then
Yeah, it's
they're
like
just waiting for you.
just
And but I mean, most of the time people are here with the mentality that's gonna be a while
be a
anyway.
will,
So
yeah.
it's mostly just me mentally. I just gotta like
Like fuck,
chill
I just
out. Like,
want.
yeah, just
No,
treat
yeah,
it,
yeah, no, I get you. I get you because
work at
I'm,
your
I'm
pace.
I'm in the same way. Sometimes I like grabbing all the details to say I'm gonna submit an order where I work.
Hmm.
Sometimes I'm like, shit, I'm just trying to get everything and get them off the phone. But there's some people that I don't know. They're just I'm like grabbing all the information. I'm going through it with them, and it's just I don't know. It's just like I don't know how would be the correct word. Just anxious, like fuck, like a little angsty. Like
Yeah,
I'm just trying to be done, and
yeah. You probably put yourself in their shoes, and you'd probably want to be like, let's just get this shit going, right? Like, I don't
yeah,
want to be waiting here, but some people are just don't really have the rush, I guess,
yeah.
or
Some
hurry
people
to
are
get somewhere.
just yeah. That I guess that's me. I'm trying to get the fuck out of there as soon as possible. So
Hmm.
yes, I guess maybe sometimes people can't, or maybe it's not convenient for them to have like a ride or some shit to get dropped off in an
Yeah,
hour or
I've
two.
even
So
offered people. I'm like, it's gonna be longer than I expected. I'm like, I can give you a ride if you can't find a ride if you live close by. Cause I'm like, I'll just drop you off. That way I can just work at peace.
yeah, 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 yeah.
When it's like I know something that's gonna be bigger, like 3 to 4 hours. Cause I'm like, bro, 3 to 4 hours is
Yeah, that's
crazy to wait.
insane. People actually waiting that shit.
Bro, I remember I waited like 3 hours for an oil change
Nah,
for my
fuck
Corvette.
that.
I was pissed when they came
Yeah,
out and told me. I
that's
think I told you the whole thing, but yeah, fuck that. But yeah, I've heard people
that's half a shift, huh? Like
yeah,
what the fuck?
like, hey, my fucking feet are going numb. I
Shit,
have to get up and
that's
walk around.
yeah.
Yeah, that's yeah. I've known people that wait a minute though for some shit. I remember one time I met this dude at the. I think I told you
Oh yes, you did tell
at
us
the
this.
dealership.
And didn't you book them?
I ended up scheduling for something, and but he was there before I even got there, and he was like pissed because he's like, I've been here before you, and like your shit's already done, and they haven't
Damn.
even put my shit inside. But yeah, so I don't know, but something soon will come, I guess, for that here in the shop. I don't know what got us
No,
talking
that's
that.
cool, bro. I'm excited to see yeah what you pull through. Is this something that you would just do on yourself by yourself, or are you too busy where you might want to like contracts like somebody to do it for you?
That's yeah. There's just a lot going on right now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I do want to do it by myself, but I was just telling you how busy
Yep.
things are getting now, and I'm a one man show as of right now, so it's not likely for me to be doing it all by myself. Even though like I would love to, just because obviously all the money I can save and knowing that I can do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see.
Okay.
Might I don't know. Well, might have to wait till the slower season, but
Oh,
I definitely
gotcha.
want to do something this year for it, just to make it convenient for people.
Yeah, good things coming. Good things coming.
Yo,
But
speaking of that, remember I was telling you I was thinking of getting like some kind of car to rent cut to the customers like while their shit's getting done.
yeah, weren't you looking for like a Tesla or something?
Yeah, right now freaking Teslas they're leasing their shit for $299 with $1,000 down.
The fuck?
So you put $1,000 down,
Like a new one?
brand new, yeah, brand new, updated. Yeah, I got to take it. It's probably gonna be like a rear wheel drive one, like probably base model, but fuck, it's still
Yeah.
nicer than half the shit out there. Other than you have to charge that thing now.
Mhm.
But yeah, they're leasing them for $1,000 down, and $299 a month. So it's like, goddamn, they're making it like. I guess they're just getting a bunch of backlash, and
Yeah, they're going through some shit right now. I ain't gonna lie.
so they're just trying to like make ends meet with everyone, you know. So
Okay.
I was just like, God damn, that's
So explain to me, a lease is basically like renting it, but you have the option to buy it after your lease ends for a certain amount, right? Is that how it works, or can you explain to me?
yeah. With Tesla, they don't have the option to buy it back.
Oh, okay. So
Wait,
you're renting it basically.
I can't remember, bro. To be honest with you,
Oh, okay.
just Tesla's weird. I know when you give it back though, they're one of those weird ones. Like if you wrap it, if you
Oh, they want
tint
it
it,
back.
they want it back a complete stock. You take the tint off and everything.
Fuck.
Yeah, there might be an option with them buying it back through Tesla. I can't remember though.
Okay.
But yeah, it's usually like a 3-year thing.
3 year. There's no way it's just $299 for 3 years. Oh, okay. But that's the contract.
It's monthly, yeah.
Okay, and then
So it's like if you're paying a car payment,
okay,
upset you're not dealing with the depreciation.
okay,
I think in this situation, honestly, well, Teslas depreciate like crazy. So in this way, it does kind of make sense to go that
gotcha.
route.
So okay, so you're basically renting it for 3 years. I would assume you give your 1,000, you give the 300 dollars a month or whatever, and then at the end of that term, I would assume you have options to maybe extend it for maybe even less or trade it and swap it out, right?
Yeah.
And get something new essentially.
Yeah, I mean you're paying $3,600 a year for it, and by 3 years, that's what is that? You're paying close to like
Yeah, the
10,000,
10K,
11,000
yeah.
in 3 years. But if you buy that thing, you're probably going to pay. I don't know. It might be pretty close.
Yeah, that's a good point. I never really thought about that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Some situations it makes sense because some cars just fucking plummet like crazy.
You just got to math.
And sometimes it's more the thing of like you're getting a new car. People just like
Want the new shit, yeah.
because you can probably get a pre-owned one and kind of be in the same situation.
Yeah, but own it.
But yeah, own it all right. But then you deal with a used car with used car problems, and but being that it's under warranty for 3 years, like it's solid. So sometimes there's that peace of mind too. But yeah, I thought I'd make that shit make people aware of that because.
Yeah, you never know. You might need a vehicle and might want to make the jump as well. What were you considering it, or
Well, it was
is
a
there
little
something
bit.
interesting?
Well, it kind of combination with people fucking waiting here and shit. I'm like,
Just take it.
just get the fuck out of here, you know? Like, take the car. Don't even sign the paperwork. No. Yeah, they told you shit. You're fucked. So no, I've never looked into it. I when I talked about it last time, but there's got to be some kind of like thing you got to do. I'm almost feeling like you have to be like some kind of rental car, like weird license you have to have like for like a brokerage for rental cars, like where.
Got you. Maybe it's like some like short, like some special sort of insurance, probably.
It's
as
the
well.
insurance part, yeah, that you would need
yeah.
the license for something to
Gotcha.
do that because I just don't see how you would. I've never looked into it, so I really don't know.
Gotcha.
That's what I imagine.
Okay.
But
Okay. Well,
yeah, it's definitely a thought. It's been kicking around for
a little
while.
bit.
Yeah.
Okay. Damn, Teslas, man.
Tesla, man. But yeah, would be nice to
Potentially have something.
have
You have you recently? Have you been itching to get like anything new? It's probably like I'm pretty sure maybe for the shop, some equipment or some shit like that. But maybe for yourself specifically,
shit, man. There's always new shit coming out, but
a little body kit or something.
little body kit for the Raptor.
Yeah, a little headlight, something.
No. I honestly I haven't recently. I feel like I got that fucking bug out of my system for a bit, but
That's good.
there's always stuff, you know. And it seems like when in the summer when I'm definitely splurging a little more with money, that's when like I get the itch to want to do more. But yeah, I gotta tell myself this year to obviously
Just chill.
chill out because yeah, I want to do more with the business this year. I mean, I truly do have a plan to like do something with this, like or be somewhere at with it in 10 years. And that 10-year mark, I mean, it's gonna come quicker than I anticipate. So I gotta do something. I can't just be stuck where I'm at with it. So whether it's scaling it up like how I originally planned, obviously I'd planned I've just it doing itself, but nothing's gonna happen on its own. So I
Mm,
realize that it's gonna take some real work for me. So I
okay.
feel like as of right now, I've kind of came across. I had a little epiphany with myself on that. I'm like, I gotta put in the work if I wanted to fucking do something. You know, it's not just gonna blossom on its own.
Yeah, I get you. What are
So
some of the things that you feel like you need to do in order to achieve that?
fuck, dude. Well, as of right now, I feel like I'm figuring out a little better. Well, my goal this year is to have like I'm saying like before like even my birthday, like November, which would be like
Yeah.
the 6 year mark of the business. Have like at least 100 reviews on Google, which I feel like is
Oh
very
shit. Okay.
doable.
What you at right now?
We're at 70 something,
Oh, you could do it.
72. Yeah, I think it's reasonable for sure. I could probably
Probably like
even,
2, 3 a month.
I'm hoping I could surpass it too. I mean,
Hmm.
but I feel like Google's been definitely been working the best for me as of right now. I mean, they say you gotta spend money to make money, and it has been working in that sense. I've been getting quite a bit of work from there, but I feel like it also helps too, like the SEO, how you set it up, and just to Google like the reviews. There's if you don't, if you're looking up for a spot, you want to see like the reviews and
Recent. Yeah.
have
A
good stuff on
good
there.
amount.
So
No.
I feel like that's one of the big important parts, and then just having a good team behind it. But I have to have consistent work, and that's the part where,
Okay.
which I feel
Okay.
like I'm getting there with the Google stuff. That's more common to be more have steady work coming in
Hmm.
throughout the year, and especially now if I like try to work something with the dealership or something that might help. But that would be the
Yeah.
next, I guess, jump.
That's true. You also been well, I've been noticing that you've been posting like pretty daily on Instagram, Facebook, and it's pretty early. Are you fucking awake for these shit? It's like,
Yeah, 4 a.m., 5
damn,
a.m.
what the
Yeah,
fuck? And then you haven't gone to sleep yet, or did you wake up?
nah. I've
You
been
crazy, bro.
yeah. I was up the last. Well, I posted Monday. Oh, bro, this whole week has been just jacked for me. But I've been taking a nap in the evening, like 2 or 3 hour nap.
Oh shit.
Come back to work, and I'm here till like 2. Go home, eat something, hang out for a little bit, and then start figuring out how I'm gonna post like an hour before I go to bed. And usually it takes me like an hour to find photos, edit them, and then
Yeah.
find a little song, little description, and then post it. But yeah, I've been trying to stay true to my little goal that I have of just trying to post more. And
No, yeah, you're killing it so far. It's dope ass crazy shit too.
yeah, I guess I mean I got a little more motivated now. No, that's a little busier. It just sucks when it's slower and you're not getting fucking work. And but you start picking up and you kind of get a little more of a drive to do more. So now I'm trying to like keep the fucking
No, I
ball
get
rolling.
you. I get you, bro. Yeah, it's kind of crazy because I've seen like I guess a lot of sides of you, but on the one end, it's like you're busy. I know you have never just not been here not doing anything,
Yeah.
but it's like fuck, dude. I need to have my books filled. Fucking whatever that be 5, 6 weeks from now. But now I'm like seeing the other side where it's like fuck. Now I'm so busy that you're fucking like anxious to get shit out. So it's like crazy as
Bro,
fuck.
it's a mind fuck.
It's
It's
crazy as fuck, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
yeah. Yeah, you fucking definitely seen all sides of this shit. And
Yeah.
myself too. So yeah, it's weird. I feel like when I'm busy, it's good in a way.
Hmm.
My mind is definitely off the like getting work in. I feel like that's almost more stressful because fuck when you're a business
Mm,
owner, like this is it, dude. Like
yeah, it's the
no one's
lifeblood.
gonna fucking put money on your
Yeah.
fucking table unless you fucking do something on your own. So or something happens, right? Customers come in. If people aren't coming in, then fuck, dude. Like
Yeah.
you're
That's
fucked.
yeah.
Like
That's facts.
there's like nothing going around that. Um, so, but when that's taken care of, then I'm definitely like more relieved and I can do other shit. But at the same time, now comes a part where it's just like, yo, like we're fucking. Now comes the stress too, where people come in and I tell them we're a month out, and people walk out, or
Oh shit.
or they just never
Okay.
call back because they're like, oh, let me call around. And I've
Yeah.
been just suggesting shops around here too, because I'm like, somebody called for a detail, and I'm like, I'm about like 3 weeks out. I might put, you can go to this spot or this spot, this spot. So,
That's shut out, bro.
but when it comes to the bigger money jobs that
Oh,
I'm having to give away, then I'm just like, oh fuck,
I'll
I gotta do
cram that
something.
shit in right now. I know you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
or I gotta do something about it to be able to take those on. So, but yeah, man, it's a fucking roller coaster. It's
Yeah,
a
bro. Well, I'm
fucking
glad it's
long ass
picking
one.
up.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm shit.
yeah. How about for you? Though, how's work been for you? Still kind of steady, or a little
Yeah,
busier
it's
now? That's nicer
I feel like it's
outside.
been a little like slower in terms of just people like calling in, like the traffic coming in, I guess you could say. But I just I guess I'm making myself more available. So yeah, well, I guess I have a more additional time. So there's this thing called like a queue, where basically you just like in a line essentially, all the reps waiting for inbounds. Inbound calls meaning people calling in to the place.
Mm-hmm.
So those people are are because I do outbounds as well. I basically call people that were on the site.
Mm-hmm.
But if someone's calling in, it could be good or bad. It could be good because it's like, oh, I'm calling in. I'm interested right now. Like, let's do some shit right now.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes they want more information. We'll follow up with them or whatever. But sometimes, since it's inbound, you don't know if they press the right button. Like, oh, press 3 to get transferred to this department. And you might be stuck on a little bullshit ass call. And, you know, I feel like I'm pretty good at like deflecting a lot of those. Be like, oh, 1 second. Like,
Yeah.
let me get you I say some shit in like a different department, just send that shit over. So, but it's been good. I've been making my money and shit like that. So I've been doing pretty good.
Been making it work.
Yeah, 100%. So I feel like I've I also got ahead because in sales, like I'm just trying to have like that cushion to fall back under. So we got like one more week of March, and then I think there's a Monday. So that like next week, I think by the end of this week, I'll be pretty close to hitting like my quota, which means I have like an additional 6 days. Anything extra is on top.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, oh shit, okay.
So
So at that point, I guess it's up to me if I'm really trying to be on my shit. Then keep the basically the foot on the pedal and keep racking in shit. Or if I'm feeling a little burnt out, this is kind of where I can slow down
you can let off a little.
a little bit because like at the end of the month, I know I hit my my metrics. I'm not gonna
Mm-hmm.
get fucking fired, no shit like that. But shit, as soon as the first day of the month kick in,
Fucking game on.
fucking
Full
yeah,
throttle again.
yeah, straight up, bro, straight up, just go fucking brazy it again. But no, it's been good, bro.
That's good.
It's kind of weird how it works for me because we have a quota each month, but each month has different working days. So, for example, February has less days.
Yeah.
We also have President's Day, so that we have that day off. Plus, I took another day off, so that basically like lowered my days compared to this month. I'm taking no days off. There's no holidays. This month I believe has 31 days,
Mm.
so it gives me more additional days to
Got
add
more
even more
time.
shit.
Yeah. Huh.
Exactly. So yeah, it's just this fucking whole trip how this whole shit works. But no, it's been pretty good.
That's good though. Yeah, because
Uh,
overall, I mean, I feel like it's been. I've been talking to a few people, and yeah, just getting jobs. I was talking to this one guy earlier this
yeah,
week, and he was telling me about like, dude, it's so hard to get a job right now. Like,
yeah, bruh.
he was he's worked for a few companies, he's had his own companies, and he's pretty well off for himself, but he's always like looking to do something more. And he's like, he's in his 40s, like,
Mm.
but at the same time, it's like he's someone that can still do a manual like labor job.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
if he
yeah.
got put to fucking work at a construction company, he can still.
Yeah, he'll grind.
Yeah, he's not like, he hasn't been sitting behind a desk this whole time, which most of his jobs are behind a desk. Um, but yeah, he's like, dude, everywhere you apply is just like they're just not needing people, or the pay too. It's just like not there for, because I feel like a lot of companies are struggling a little bit.
Bro, big
So
time.
it's been,
It sucks, but even here, like not just people over the phone and shit, but I think I know about 3 to 5 people like that I know that they don't have a job, bro.
mm,
Yeah, or if they do, it's like some part-time little bullshit job while they're looking.
yeah,
So like I know this dude that has been looking for fuck, dude, 6, 7 months now, bro.
god damn.
And I know it's fucking him up mentally because it's like
Mm,
you probably just don't feel like you're contributing to society and doing your part, I guess. And I'm pretty sure, yeah, if I was just at the home just looking for jobs and shit, bro, I know I would be fucked in the head. So, sometimes that's another thing where I just gotta be like, fuck, like maybe this is not my dream job, but I fucking, can provide. I'm pretty sure they can provide as well, like fucking like money. I'm not sure how that entirely that shit works or if they have like some type of safety or plan, but yeah, I could confirm. Yeah, it's kind of fucked up out there, bro. I'm hearing that people. I think it was you actually. You were telling me that about a dude that was been looking for a job, and then he went in for like a third interview, but they invited him out or something like
Yeah,
that, right?
yeah, they've called him for the third interview now. And yeah, it was more of a like we want to see like not communication, but like your social skills, or
Mm-hmm.
just like we want to see if you're gonna
Yeah, yeah,
fit the team.
yeah. He fit the whole
But it's
culture of the
like, yo,
team.
like,
Yeah, that's
but
crazy as
but he's
fuck.
just like, just fucking tell me if it's a yes or no. And it's funny because on this weekend, I talked to another buddy that same thing. He applied for this company and he said he's going in for a second interview now, which is weird. I've never heard these fucking 1, 2, 3, 4
Yeah.
interviews.
Yep.
I guess it's really common now because
Yep.
they're really fucking picking the right person now. Like they're not just hiring anyone.
Yeah.
Like when the economy's fucking like booming, they're just fucking hiring anybody that walks in that door.
Mm-hmm.
But right now, when it's fucking
They're cherry picking, bro.
exactly, so yeah, he said he's gonna go in for a second. I'm not sure if he already went in or not, but yeah, it's a little weird times for.
It's yeah. I would.
I,
I would definitely not like to not have a job right now. That's just,
oh yeah, it'd be a bad time.
but
Yeah, I don't know. I it's hard for me to imagine like myself not having a job, like if I had to work somewhere.
hmm
But yeah, I'd probably go nuts.
yeah, bro. Are you shitting me? That's
But I feel like I know a lot of people now too that I feel like it'd be really easy for me to just get something to get by. But
yeah. That's I guess that's true at the end of the day because that's what my girlfriend told me. She was like, "Yo, if you get fired." Well, she was saying like shit like, "Oh, I'll support you for a little bit or whatever,"
yeah,
and I was like, "That's
oh, shout
bullshit."
out, shout
I
out.
was like, "That's bullshit, y'all. You leave my ass the fuck like."
Hanging out the cat the house, bud.
Nah, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know how it is nowadays with fucking cat. Come on, like, but you know,
uh,
like just like there's norms and shit to how things are. Like the
yeah,
dude has to be the provider and all this shit. So
yeah.
it's like, well, fuck. If I'm my house jobless, I'm not the provider. So that's gonna shift the dynamic and fuck that shit.
Better have dinner ready when you go when she gets home.
Fucking the house clean, everything, bro. Fucking all the clothes washed. Fucking you know
Yep. Fucking floor
unwrinkled.
mopped and everything.
Yeah, for real, for real. But she was just telling me, yo, would you go to fucking McDonald's and like get a job?
Mm.
And I was like, I said, I'm pretty sure I could get a better job than McDonald's. But yeah, like I'm the fuck am I gonna do? You know, just not doing shit. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, I do understand. At what point do you think? Let's say you go back, you had a job, right? When you had a job, let's say you know, it wasn't like adult leave or nothing. There was like something better. Let's say it was like the body shop.
Hmm.
At what point would you start looking into like fast food, or is that something where you'd be like, fuck that, no matter what, I'm not gonna do no fast food shit? Or maybe it doesn't have to be a fast food, like maybe a restaurant, like waiting tables or some shit like that. Like going into the
Mm.
service business, basically.
Like at one point, like would you say like if it was just like
Yeah,
getting really bad
you keep
there?
looking at jobs.
Um,
Don't have a job. You keep applying and at jobs that are like that, but no one's calling back. Like at what point would you be like, yo, fuck it, like,
I mean, I guess if like bills just keep coming in, I'm
you have
seeing
no
myself
choice.
like yeah, no choice, and I would. But like, I
Yeah,
think like you said though, I feel like you can get a lot better. Like you still have options right now. Like I can go work at like AutoZone. Like I'm sure AutoZone or some shit like that would hire. Probably pay dog shit, but
yeah, for sure.
at least get me by then. But it's better than having to deal with someone through a drive-through, which it's not bad either. But I feel like I just don't fit in that environment now either. But I feel like it's a lot of younger
Yeah,
kids there, and you're
that's
gonna
it's true.
you're
It's
gonna be
true.
that older guy that you had to deal with at wherever you were working at when you were younger.
Yeah, bro. I feel
But
like we were having the same exact same discussion with Bella, and I was like, yeah, some of it is a little bit of ego because sometimes you're on your high horse, but let's say like you get fucking fired or some shit like that,
if you,
you kind of have to step the fuck down to your high horse, bro. Like it's like, bro, you know
oh,
you
you
kind
have
of
to, yeah.
you got to let go, bro. It's not like So at that point, I feel like a lot of people's egos like maybe prevent them from even just it's temporary, you know. I'm not saying fucking
No, yeah, work there for a
work
year or whatever.
outly for a fucking you're the rest of your life. But it's like if you don't got nothing else, or while you're looking,
Hmm.
why not maybe just step back and go to outly? But again, there's that ego thing where I was like, well, I was making fucking $35 an hour, and now I'm making I don't know how much AutoZone makes, but let's say
Yeah,
17. That's probably still a lot, but
I guess it just depends like the situation. Like if you're fired and you're not getting like not disability,
unemployment.
unemployment or shit like
Hmm.
that. Fuck yeah, you got to make a
Yeah,
move. But
yeah.
if like and that's the problem too, that people are like they're getting unemployment, so they're just like, I can hold off until I find that
Mm,
good job, and that they keep fucking waiting and waiting, and
yeah, it's fucked up.
so that's where, yeah, I don't know. I think it's a trap
Yeah,
for themselves, like getting even put in that situation where you're getting unemployment.
It's fucked up, bro.
I feel like there should be like a time to it. Like you get like
There
maybe
has to be,
a month
right?
max.
A month,
I'm like, you gotta get your shit together in a month. Like I'm sure you can find a job within 2 weeks.
something, yeah, something realistic.
Yeah, even if it's something like quicker. But I feel like they just have it too like extended way too much. I don't know what the time frame is for that or how it
Yeah,
goes,
yeah, yeah,
but
same. We've never been the type of people that want to exploit that system. So
no, yeah, but yeah, I mean, I wouldn't mind. I say that now. I mean, it's hard for me because I feel like for me, like I'm throwing a lot away if I have to get to that point. Like it's not even just like I feel like it can be slow for me, and it probably would be beneficial for me to just go get a job really quick. But at the same
mhm.
time, I'm gonna be there, and I'm probably gonna get a call throughout the day. So it's like if I don't take that call, then it's basically like I gotta just turn the switch off on the business, and the business has to be like completely shut down. It can't really ever go back to just like part time because I feel like it's too known now or too big that it's very unprofessional if you don't take a call or if you are not here at the facility. Um, Back then, I feel like when I
Mm,
first started, it wasn't like
yeah, you don't have that reputation yet.
so. But now for me, I feel like it'd be a hard spot for me to get something if I had to. But yeah, like you said, like if I even if I was working at the body shop,
Yeah.
um, yeah, I'd probably. I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do to provide.
Yeah, that's a fact, bro. That's a fact, bro. But yeah, that's something. I guess I was just thinking about. It's like, hopefully, I would have the foresight to be like, yo, fuck this ego
To
shit.
see
Like,
through it.
let me
Yeah.
fucking do what I gotta do. It's temporary. Like, I'm not just because we eat, fucking. I guess eating shit, right now doesn't mean it's gonna be like that forever.
No, sometimes you gotta eat shit to get through shit. So
Yeah, that's a fact.
that's honestly that's one thing that was like my big mentality. I don't know where I saw it, but I seen like something like that where like you got to eat shit to, to grow whatever it is. And I had like engraved in my head, and I was like, I'm gonna have to eat shit for my business to prosper. So I was like, I was already thinking like, worst case, I'm gonna have to sell my Audi. I'm gonna have to just
Mm,
live bare bones so I
yeah,
can fully do
keep
this.
costs down and shit like
And
that.
luckily, I'm not sure if well, I'm sure a little bit of luck and work and everything just played into it, and I didn't have to do that. Luckily, it worked out for me, and
Yeah,
we kind of stayed. We stayed
you
pretty
put in the
busy.
work too, though. It's not
Yeah,
just
I
like
definitely put myself there.
yeah.
I definitely worked late hours and put myself in some situations that most people wouldn't. But
Mm. This actually brings me up to a good thing because before we started recording, we are talking about just talking, right?
mhm.
And we came up that like a lot of businesses that get started fail.
Mm.
What do you think now? Well, you're a business owner. What would you think are some good tips or information that would help people not be one of those stats, the 9 out of 10 failing? Like, what would be some things that you could be like, hey, do this, and your odds would increase of not failing.
Yeah, something that I can take on from, or even for myself, that would help me a little bit more.
Oh,
But for most people, I think it's just it's the ego kind of thing too. But
hmm,
basically, just living
below
with
your means,
below
or
your means, yeah.
okay,
But the other thing is too, people start getting a little bit of money, like they get fucking one or two sales, and they're like, oh shit,
they
this thing's
blow
gonna
that
kick
fucker.
off.
Yeah.
And it's maybe the busy season, the summer or the winter, whatever it is for you.
Ah,
And then
yes.
you fucking start, you get in a truck, you get in a car. I mean, I've seen it fail, right, with other people, but even with myself too, I've caught myself where I'm just like, just because you're busy in the summer, yeah, you can afford to buy fucking whatever the fuck you want, whatever, but you gotta think there's gonna be a slow season to this shit, or the economy may be slow, but that's what it just makes it harder to sustain when you got a bunch more fucking overhead and bills and shit. So yeah, I'm sure anyone, I mean, you can literally, yeah, I mean, honestly, I could have probably only make like enough money to pay the rent. And
Hmm.
if you're living like bare minimum, I mean, you don't have to fucking make much. You can get like
Yeah.
by with like a wrap or two wraps in a month,
Yeah, that's a
and
fact.
as my business, and you get fucking through it, like,
Yeah.
or like a couple window tints and one wrap, like that'd be maybe like a week worth of work in the month, and I can get by. But the way I'm set up
Yeah.
now, I mean, obviously I wouldn't, but like starting off, I feel like that's a big thing that happens is people just keep seeing like
Yeah, bro.
the numbers, and they're
No,
like, nah, I gotta back out, and
that's
they
great
they pull
advice.
the plug right away.
Yeah, yeah. In real estate, I think they would call that big check syndrome.
Mm.
So when you make a transaction, you're getting like 3% sometimes of a fucking house, value.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess your brokerage takes fees and shit like that. But usually, when you're starting off as an agent, you don't have fucking transactions back to back to back to back. Sometimes it might take fucking months for you to get another, transaction. And let's say you quit your job and are going to real estate full time. Like you said, someone might get a fucking $20,000 commission check, thinking like, oh fuck, this is gonna be something that's happening pretty, pretty regularly now. So yeah, like you said, they go below that motherfucker, and soon enough they don't have shit. And then sometimes they even forget to pay fucking taxes. It's like, oh shit, I overspent. And
Did
now
you
what
put away
I'm
for taxes? Nope.
oh shit, what was that? Like my
Yeah.
job was doing that for me like last time. So
Yeah.
no, I do understand that, and yeah, I do agree though. So basically, live below your means. Make sure that you're not doing things for the wrong reasons. If you're maybe starting a business to live like a lavish lifestyle at first,
Hmm.
you're probably not the right mindset.
No, I mean, you just gotta a business when you're first starting off. I mean, you don't know where the fuck thing's gonna go, so
Yeah.
you gotta have it like you gotta have it be that it's not even like
Mm,
you're not even thinking twice about anything you do with a business. Like
got
it's
you. That's fucking amazing advice, bro.
because
Because a
that's
lot
how
of people gonna be on some other shit.
yeah. Well, people dump a fuck ton of money. Like they, I mean, I searched and searched forever, and I just straight up couldn't make myself do it because the reason I told myself I was gonna get a shop was because of I think I talked about this where I was like, with my old school body shop job that I had when I was working there, I was getting paid pretty good, and I didn't have that much overhead. I was still with my parents. I
Yeah,
mean, I
yeah,
still
yeah.
do, but I wasn't paying like rent or nothing like that, or crazy rent, I would say. And I was like, if I have enough money to pay the rent of a shop with like excess money from my checks, then like I'm solid. Like there's no sweat here, Any I don't, I can make $0
Yep.
and I don't have to worry about it. But as soon as you start having to make money to pay that, then there's
Mm,
fucking something there. But so what
yeah.
I did first was obviously I priced. I went kind of backwards. I'm like, how much do I got left over in the month? I'm like, okay, so if I get a shop that's at least $1,500 a month, then I can completely afford it and not even think twice about it. And all the ones I wanted were like 2 grand, 3 grand, but I was just like I had to cut back and getting more of a simpler shop without a storefront
Mm.
out of the way where I wanted to be because I wanted to be more south forever. But I was able to make it work and yeah, make it easy on me, I guess, for the
Yeah,
first
yeah,
part.
yeah, yeah, exactly. And you didn't have, like you said, too much overhead where you were like paying a fucking fat ass mortgage, or
Mhm.
I'm pretty sure you had like a car note. I think you had the Audi around that
Yeah,
time,
car note,
right?
probably credit cards
But
and stuff like that. But
but it's nothing too crazy, because
yeah,
I feel like I'm just thinking about, let's say someone just got a house, a mortgage.
hmm,
They have like fucking a truck and a car or some reason. So they have like all this debt basically.
yeah,
And now they want to start like a business on top of that shit. It's going to put them in a pretty fucked up position.
yeah. We gotta fucking sell the cars and drive a piece of shit. I mean, that's where you can make up some
Mm,
money there. You don't
yeah.
gotta sell your house. I mean, you just sell your the
Yeah.
biggest thing that I mean, even to me right now, I was in a situation where we're gonna do the whole house shit, and the biggest thing that my mortgage guy was telling me was
Yeah.
the car notes, or the biggest.
Damn. That's the biggest like impact.
Yep, as on paper. As of me, he's like, I know you can afford it and you can pay for it. He's like, but on paper, it's just the income to what the car note are.
The mansion type shit.
He's like, it's really fucking you up. So he's like, so yeah, that's like the biggest thing. He's like, so you can either get rid of them or just or so, and that happens with anything. It can be the business part too. So if
Hmm.
he's telling me that, and that's seeing it from like a lender kind of view,
Yeah.
and that's most likely like I mean they're seeing the picture
Yeah. Yeah.
like this is how it fucking
Yep.
works. Like if this doesn't add up, then the math don't math, and you're not getting that house. So, but yeah, I mean it's car notes are the biggest thing that I've seen recently with people.
Yeah. Yeah. I've seen that, I guess, on YouTube where car notes and basically maybe even just your rent, mortgage,
Yeah,
they'll fucking eat your your check. So,
I
and there's
mean
this options, right? Like you said, you may you have a mortgage doesn't mean you have to sell a house. Maybe you can rent a fucking room out for a little bit.
yeah.
At least if you're trying to start off, you can't like expect to have everything straight off rip.
Sure, you could even lease a Tesla. I mean, you're not downgrade, you can even upgrade. But just like obviously it doesn't have to be a Tesla, you can even be a Camry, but there's
Gotcha.
a lot of lease options. Like, dude, you can lease a car for like I think the cheapest that I saw when I was looking into this
Yeah,
was like 180 a month.
that's insane. Because the car payments, they have to be around 400, 500 right now,
Most cars.
like
If
an
you're
average.
an average car of like
Yeah,
a new car, let's say, or something that's gonna be reliable, it's anywhere from 20 to 30,000, right?
yeah,
And yeah, a note on that's gonna be at least
yep,
400 bucks.
yeah, yeah, yep.
I mean, I think my car notes are pretty much what people pay in rent. So
That's fucking nuts. Okay, well brings me to my next question. You let me know. Yeah, that's when you're starting off. Obviously, keep expenses below your means and all that. But at what point when you start, like, is it a certain amount of money that's coming in, or because with business, it's kind of hard to forecast sometimes, right? At
Hmm.
least when you're starting off. Now you've been in
Yeah.
it for a minute, you kind of get the ebbs and flows of everything. But at what point were you like, okay, it may be a smart investment to get a truck for the business,
Hmm.
especially if it's like a big purchase essentially. So
Yeah.
what's the logic behind that?
I mean, if you're thinking logically and smart, I mean, you probably, well, I don't know. I think you're talking about the wrong guy here because I feel like I definitely went above and beyond for a fucking work truck. Like,
Nah, you fucking been figuring out and been successful though. So like
but
I
no,
know,
but I've jumped through a lot of hoops. Like, I fucking skipped a lot of steps to get to where I'm at. I'd be fucking. I guess I have more of a risk tolerance than most people, like I've told you, or
okay,
you've even told me yourself. Like
yeah,
your risk tolerance is fucking way different than most people. So
yep,
I might have cut through the fucking woods and found the way out. Some people get fucking lost in the woods and don't make it out. So, um, but yeah, I mean, I think it's just like a couple of years in business. Like after you see like numbers, I mean, I think I was 3 years in when I kind of started more splurging on,
mm,
uh, like knowing, okay, I'm like, this is something that's going to keep coming. It's working. It keeps growing every year.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
After the third year, I think it's like, yeah, that's when I kind of
Got you.
started.
Third year, okay.
I mean, that was for me. I mean, at
Yeah, no,
least
no, yeah, yeah, yeah.
I think most people say that you don't even start making a profit until 4 years in. So that's what my brother always told me. He's like, dude, if you're already making money, like 1 year into the business, he's like, then you're doing really good. And I never really seen it like that, but yeah, most companies they get in so much fucking debt, like with they rent a lease out of a shop to start
Yup.
like a little restaurant, right? Fucking rent for like a good commercial building where it's gonna be
Oh yeah,
public. You're paying like 5 grand, okay? 5 grand a month, and
yeah,
then plus you gotta fucking um suit it up for like what your business is.
yeah. And on top of
Tables,
that, you got the lease
equipment,
too,
the lease, dude. People get in debt like 20, 30,000, 40,000 just
bro.
to set the fucker up.
Yep.
And then, so yeah, it takes fucking 4 years to make money on that shit. So,
Oh, I get
because
what
you
you
got to
mean.
pay that shit
I
off.
got
And
you.
then I was like, oh, that makes sense. Because I was like, how the fuck does it take 4 years to make money? My business is a fucking warehouse, and I'm just literally, my shit's all labor, really. So that's how I make really money. But yeah, I think it's the for my business. I guess it was like 3 years of like keep of growth. And even the fucking banks, I guess, will tell you too. I mean,
That's
if
true.
the bank is lending you money after 3 years and
That's
they're not
true.
questioning how much they lend you, then it's like
That's a green light. Oh.
you're up to something. So
I didn't think about that. Yeah, maybe if your bank saying, "Hey, man, like
you're not
you're gonna
ready.
need," if they're asking for a fat fucking down payment, you're probably not ready yet, because
Yeah.
that means they want collateral.
Yeah, my bank called me. They didn't even ask for pay stubs or nothing.
There you go.
They
They're
were
like, "Oh,
just
he
like,
good."
I went in and they're like, hey, you need all this. And I was like, ah, shit. All right, well, I'll get you back when I get time to get that. And they called me the next day and they're like, hey, you're actually good to go. We went through your um, bank statements and shit, and my manager approved it, whatever. So,
Oh shit. There you go.
but that was after already getting one
Yeah,
loan and
you had
kind
a
of,
history.
yeah, providing. So once you're there, I feel like then, yeah, you kind of know what you're doing. But yeah, I guess it's every industry, honestly. I feel like if you're doing, I have a buddy that does roofing and
Hmm.
as of right now, my Google address, like his address has always been from his house. So he's never had like a physical location or a lease. Cause I mean, roofing, I mean,
Yeah, you just
you
show
just,
up.
you show up and do the shit
That's
at their
facts.
house.
That's a
Maybe you
fucking
have to have a
fact.
trailer at your house or some kind of yard to keep materials in, maybe, or equipment. But like landscaping businesses too, like you don't need a whole warehouse. So
Nah, yeah, maybe a van or some shit or a truck,
yeah,
but
but restaurants,
oh, that's
stuff like that, I seen a thing where people are renting out food trucks to people for like
that's what I've heard. That's the best way to start a restaurant,
to rent it out.
to test out the idea.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
have you seen that they rent out the food truck suited
Nah.
to you, which is crazy. I was like,
Yeah, no, no heard of no shit like that.
I guess it's kind of a cool way to make money, but I think they charge like $1,500 a month. It's like basically
Damn.
it's like a lease.
Well, I guess they have a bunch of shit in there, right?
But this truck, if it's making you 20,000 a month, whatever it is, and I guess it
Yeah, that's
works out.
fuck.
And you're
Okay.
mobile, but dude, these food
Yeah,
trucks make some money. So
there's some the popping ones.
yeah,
That's a fact, bro.
but it's a lower. risk to reward kind of thing.
Yeah, lower cost like yeah, there's like a lower barrier to entry.
Yeah, that's the word. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
so
like you're not fucking buying the truck outright.
yeah, you're not getting a fucking lease and
hundred
shit
thousand
and
dollar
like, yep.
truck suited to you. Instead, you're just renting it for
That's facts.
a year or two if it works, and
Yeah.
cool, we'll
So
buy
you're
this shit.
testing it out. Yeah. I fucking love that shit, bro.
Yeah, I seen that in LA. Seen some reels. I've been up at late at night recently watching some shit. So, um, but yeah, man.
Okay,
Business
bro.
is a
No, yeah. Okay, no, you let me know, bro, because even what you said, yeah, like keep costs to a minimum. Because I even had somebody that I think it was like last week. He was basically telling me, hey, I'm gonna be a mobile mechanic, but this dude was going fucking all out, bro. He fucking got like a new truck. He got, I guess, like a fucking whole bunch of equipment. Like you probably have a better idea of how much tools you need for a mobile mechanic. I'm not
well, fuck.
sure.
Just a truck is gonna be a pretty big note, and then yeah,
Yeah, all that equipment
but
and
you need
shit.
some good
Some
equipment.
shit. Yeah. He was telling me, yeah, it was like around 120 or 130,000
God
like for
damn.
everything. And he was just barely setting up the LLC and shit. And I was just like,
See,
holy fuck, bro.
I would never do that.
That's insane to me.
You're
But
you're starting yourself backwards. Like you're starting yourself off with fucking debt, and you're
mm,
working to pay it off before you make money. Like
yeah.
if you have investors, I guess, and you already have like a pretty good solid like idea, like
Mhm.
hey, I kind of already have a good game plan or contract with people, then I say fuck it, do it. But if you're just starting from scratch, and that's what most people will do,
Yeah.
they like start, oh, I do this. Here's my business card, and I'm like, fuck, dude, like,
Fuck. Like waiting for work type shit.
hey, you still got the fucking bill coming in for that, all those tools and equipment. But yeah, I guess it works for some people, but obviously we've seen, like you said, a lot of people
Yeah.
fail.
100%. A lot of more businesses that you think fail.
Mm-hmm.
100%. So, no, that's a fact. So that's some great advice that basically the question I guess initially was how do you increase your chance to be successful? You know,
Mm-hmm.
not being one of the 9 out of 10 businesses that fail, but live below your means. See if maybe you could enter it with a low barrier essentially. Maybe like Edgar said, if you're gonna want to do a restaurant, maybe don't fucking lease a building for 5 years, knowing that you don't know if people want your shit. So maybe rent the fucking food truck. Don't even buy it.
Yeah.
See if that works out. If it's popping, you build up a little brand, a little community, a little fucking Instagram page.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, because this is one fucking soul food truck that's actually getting a lot of popularity.
Really?
Yeah, they're from Salt Lake, but sometimes they drive to the Savers. Yeah, here in Washington.
Okay.
But they're fucking blowing up on
Hmm.
Instagram. Like have maybe now probably like 25,000 followers on
Holy
Instagram.
shit.
Imagine starting a fucking
They
restaurant.
only have one truck?
Yeah, just one truck,
God
but it's some
damn.
good ass shit.
They're going like everywhere though,
Yeah,
probably,
they're
huh?
fucking building up a brand, like you know, name. But let's say they build up a restaurant,
Hmm.
and they all these people already know and follow them.
Yeah, I
Like
mean,
you fucking head start, bro.
it's literally like what we talked about with like the social media. Like you can once you build yourself up in social media, whether you're a content creator or all that, like you can
Mm-hmm.
transition easily into like a business or clothing brand or some shit like that.
Yeah,
Once you have that following. But
gotta put your foot in the door, basically.
yeah, I mean, I'm
Test your idea out.
trying to do something like that with hopefully trying to post more. But yeah,
No,
it's
no, yeah, you got it, bro.
even then I need to update that shit. I haven't posted like I think I told you since last year. So like people got to see what the fuck I'm doing. So when they
Yeah,
go
keep them
there,
updated.
it's like, all right, he's working on this stuff. Like I could see the work, and I don't know. I'm a visual person, so I put myself in their shoes. So I'm not gonna take, a $250,000 car somewhere if they're not working on those $250,000
Yeah.
cars.
I
Like,
get you. You want to know they have the reputation behind it and
yeah,
you know
that's how I'd feel at least.
expertise.
But maybe that's the wrong way of looking at it. Who knows?
Yeah. Okay. No, that's good though. So okay, so we covered that. Live below your means. Low. Entry to barrier, shit like that.
Hmm.
What else do you think could potentially help increase the chances that you'll make it out at least the first year?
Yeah, I would still keep a full-time job the whole time if you can,
Okay.
or even a part-time job, like
Okay.
something that's just gonna keep money coming in constantly. Because starting off, I mean, you're not guaranteed, and even 5 years in, you're not guaranteed what's coming in that
Gotcha. That's
month.
facts.
Next month, I can make fucking $1,000, and I'll
Okay.
be fucking
I like where this is going. So okay, I started my business. I have my full time job, but I tell them, hey, I'm gonna need to go part time, work 25 hours instead of 40.
Mhm.
I start doing my business on the side, right? At what point do I get the fuck out of the side, my job, and completely convert over to, basically full time to the business?
Yeah. Well, I mean, for my situation where I was making more money here at the shop, working part-time. Well,
Okay.
I think I was doing a full-time actually. I was doing my job full-time and start in this
Okay.
part-time. And I was making more money here part-time than I was making
Got
full-time at my
you.
job. So I was like, the fuck am I doing, you know? So
Got you.
I still didn't want to take the full risk because it was just way too soon, too fast.
Yeah, shit was moving.
It was just always scary because I had a lot of doubt in this, and
Yeah, a lot of people
also
do.
my parents or my dad mostly. I think I've talked about how
Yeah.
he was a big person that
Yeah.
was kind of like
Are you sure you want to do
kind
this?
of doubted me. Like, I've been through this. Like, are you sure? And I was like, fuck,
Mm.
you know. So it's always in the back of my head. And I went part time after that, and then still it kept growing more. Where I was just still making, I was making more money. Even now, it was more. I was here more. So
I like that.
yeah, at that point, I was just like, all right, I think it's time to bite the bullet and quit
Send
it.
it.
And it
Yeah.
was a little scary, but
Did you, when you made the jump, did you have like some savings, I guess you could say? Like maybe, oh, I have 3, 4 months in reserve just in case like shit doesn't work out? Or is it fuck it? Like it is what it is?
I can't even think, bro. I don't think I really had a whole lot though. I might have had like a month or two,
Got
but
you.
I mean, and back then, like I said, it didn't take much to pay my bills. Like, it was just my car, and
Yeah, yeah. Low overhead.
the biggest overhead was the rent here. That was like my biggest bill, which was, I think at the time it wasn't even that much either. Rent was a little cheaper, but
Mm-hmm.
um, I think to operate the place, yeah, it was like $1,200.
Got you.
So it wasn't like a whole lot.
No, it's a great information. So yeah, there you go. You heard it.
Yeah,
Edgar basically waited until the business was making more money than the actual job, and at that point, it basically flipped. And he
yeah.
said,
The
"Replace
math
that
makes
shit."
sense. I mean, you gotta.
Yeah, you got to
It's
make sure the mathin'.
Yeah. I mean, just add up your fucking expenses and what you're gonna feel comfortable with, and
Forecast a little bit too. What's coming in, maybe potentially. Do you have jobs on the book, or
hmm
I like that.
yeah. From there on, I feel like I did pretty solid, like playing it on the safe side for probably like the first 2 years, like still
Got you. A little
very safe.
conservative. Yeah, yeah.
And then after that, I kind of went like crazy, fucking risking it, and it's paid off in a way. But at the same time, now it's still like it's there's it's more risky still. Like, even with everything that I feel like I've become successful with it and stuff, and I'm solid with it now. The clientele I've built and stuff.
Yeah.
But there's always still like so much risk that I feel like is on the line because of how far I've jumped with it in a way. Um, but yeah,
Okay.
I think the work speaks for itself and
Yeah, hundred
keeps the people
percent.
coming back.
It
So
definitely does, bro. 100%. I feel like another one that you probably wouldn't even say just because you're a humble dude and shit, but another thing that definitely will help you and make your likelihood of success a little bit better is just basically be more available more, be
mhm.
willing to work longer hours and shit like that.
Yeah, you gotta fucking please the people. That is true.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So that's something I see, you go through even when you were starting, where it's like, yeah, I still have my body shop job a little bit here and there, but you might be working till fucking 1 o'clock to, or 2 a.m. basically, 1 a.m., 2 a.m. And
Mm.
some people might be like, oh fuck, side job, oh 3, 4 hours, and they're like, you were fucking going doing some shit.
No, that's probably the biggest part. Not gonna lie, I don't ever think about that part, but
Hmm.
fuck, dude, you gotta go. You gotta bend over backwards to get the
Hmm.
shit going at first. Then even after, like, it just depends how much you want it.
There you go. How
Because
bad do you want it?
if you want it, it's fucking there. Anybody can really like. What my brother's always said, like, the fucking more you work, it's just naturally in the world, right? The more you work, the more money you're gonna get.
Yeah.
Like, you're not gonna tell me you worked 20 hours and you made less. Like,
Hmm.
no, you fucking made more money. Even if they tax the fuck out of you, whatever, like, you're still making more.
Yeah.
And it's just same with like a business. The more time you put into it or whatever it is, it's gonna give you back more.
Yeah, and it might
Um,
not be immediate for a business as well, huh? Because obviously you put an extra hour at an overtime, you're gonna get more money. But for a business, it might not be as straightforward
mhm.
like that. Like you might have to put a bunch of work up front to kind of see that in the back end later.
Yeah, yeah. And then I mean, yeah, you just gotta basically you're working for the people, and
That's true.
you gotta stand out from everybody else, which is the customer service part. You know how Eric told us
Hmm.
when he was on here. He's like, that's the one thing that's missing. Like, that's one thing that can make you different too and stand out from a different company
Yeah,
is the customer service, the service you're giving to the person.
yeah. A1
Mm.
service type shit.
Yeah, if you're staying up till 7, or I mean not 7, but if you're staying at the shop till 7, even if you close at 4 or 5, just to meet someone to drop a car off or
Hmm.
to work around their schedule, I mean that is so meaningful to that person
Yeah,
because
yeah, yeah.
most people they fucking like, all right, we're
It's
closed.
5. We get the fuck out of
Try
here.
tomorrow.
Yeah, you were telling me that you were driving, I think, around a new shop. Like it's more of like
Oh yeah,
a franchise, and everybody at that bitch by 5.
bro. I drive at 5. They close at 5. I drive by 5, and fucking everybody's gone
It's a
already.
ghost
I'm
town in
like,
that
fuck, they
bitch.
close like 10 minutes early. And yeah, it's just some companies are just like that. You know, it's like, hey guys, we're not gonna work weekends. Like, don't worry about it. Like, we're here from 9 to 5, and it's cool. I guess as the employee, because you're just like, hell yeah, like this is a cool job, and
Yeah.
I myself too. If I have when I have employees, I mean, I've always told them if it is something that bugs them or they got to be somewhere, I'm like, well, fuck it, treat it like a job. Be here at 9, leave at 5. Just don't expect fucking more. If like my buddy Jeff here, who was saying like I start people off. He was telling me the amount, which is fucking quite a bit, and he pays fully 100% for their insurance.
Damn.
He's like, but I'm also fucking expecting
100% from your
100% from
ass.
you. I'm not gonna fucking let some little shit slide. Like, if I'm paying your full insurance, I'm paying you this much starting off without fucking any knowledge. Like, yeah,
Yeah,
you're,
you gotta be committed.
which is dope. Like, that's one thing that like I
Yeah.
kind of like engraved in my head a little bit, because I'm like, the next person that comes in, that's something that I'm gonna kind of put in their head. I don't know about the insurance shit, but at least the
Not
pay,
yet, not yet
I'll
there.
pay him a
Yeah,
crazy
yeah.
amount. But I'm like, I gotta get that. If not, hey, you're gonna get basically written up right away if there's some shit. And
Yeah.
I'm gonna do the whole thing now that people say is slow to hire, fast to fire,
Yep.
right?
Yeah, yeah. I
So
remember.
yeah, I think that's the move this year.
No, that's come on, brother. Yeah, you got it.
Yeah.
Fuck, dude. No, that's some great information that we just covered. It basically increase your likelihood of being successful in business. But yeah, Edgar did just say another one though. Customer service. Obviously, you want to make sure that your customer, whether that be even maybe you work a customer service job now, like fucking take that in, learn all the lessons because you. I feel like that's a great lesson to even carry on to different jobs, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like having that fucking shit. Like,
Yeah, customer service, man. It's
yeah, it's usually not the most preferable job, especially if you work like at a fucking call center. No one wants to be doing that, but you kind of got to start somewhere, and it's an important skill to have. Like if businesses didn't have customer service centers, shit would be. I feel like there would be a lot less businesses because you need that shit. You need that special touch, and you need to get. I think the important part is making the client feel like he's listened to.
mm-hmm.
Because I ain't gonna lie, I remember this one time where this dude called in, and I was like, "Damn, this is gonna be a bullshit ass call. It's not a sell for me." So in my head, I guess I was being an asshole because I was like the fuck. There's no point in me talking to you. Like, let me either transfer to you or something. But this is one of the people that just don't shut the hell up, bro. Like I don't know if you ever came across a client like that,
Oh yeah,
where you want to like say something, but they
they
motherfucking
speak
ramble.
louder.
Exactly. This time I was having one of those days where I was like, you know what? I'm gonna speak over you, and I would be like doing that shit, bro. This is where I learned that don't do that. That's like the worst thing you can do, bro. This guy got so fucking pissed off because I was talking over him, not listening to him, bro. Bro, he was fucking flipping out, bro.
God
Like
damn.
I made it so much worse, and he ended up requesting a supervisor, bro.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, like at that point, I was like, whatever. But that's something I learned where I was like, I personally I guess this day I was like, you know what, fuck that. I'm not gonna get ran over today.
No,
Like
yeah, I
I
get
got
it.
sick of it, right? But then I kind of did the opposite, and I was like, well, fuck that backfired. So it's something that even it doesn't even have to be customer service. You're having a conversation with I don't know, your spouse or something,
Mm-hmm.
and you don't let them talk. You're the only one doing the talking. Like, just imagine how the fuck that's gonna go. Like,
Yeah. No, that day we went out to Salt Lake.
yeah.
That fucking day. That's what fucked my day up too. Like, that guy was one of those that was just like,
Mhm.
I'm telling him this, and it's like it just gets louder. I'm like, God damn, bro, let me fucking talk. But it's just like whatever. I'm like, but it was one of those where I was just like, I just want to fucking like just talk louder and keep talking. Like, pretend like I don't
Yeah.
even fucking hear that shit. Like,
Which one are you
but
talking about in Salt Lake? What are you referring to?
that night we went out to Salt Lake just recently
Uh
for
huh.
we went to that
Yeah,
surprise
yeah,
birthday
yeah.
party.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
worked that whole day, and that's kind of what fucked up my whole weekend. I had to work
Oh, okay.
till like 5 a.m. On Sunday and
Yeah, yeah.
come in at 9. But it started because I think I told you, like, it was a whole, the truck was just dirty as fuck. It was water spotted and
Gotcha.
stuff.
Oh, okay, okay, okay,
But I was
okay.
trying to explain shit to him and
And
acknowledge him and stuff. And I mean, he just seemed like he knew everything. But the
gotcha.
truck's brand new, and then, like, I just like, and I washed professionally. Like, I use that water. I'm like, no, you fucking don't. Like, You know, like your shit would not be water spotted if you use spotless water. Like
Yeah,
spotless water means it's no
no
spots.
spots, and you got fucked in a spot, sir.
Yeah, you fucking yeah. I just fucking hate people that just lie, but
Yeah.
but yeah, you gotta just kind of step back sometimes and be like, fuck.
There you go. That's the key. If you have a business, unfortunately, you're going to be right a lot of the time, but being right doesn't pay the bills. Basically, like
I mean, you're your own boss, but you still gotta you still gotta work for the people for them and make them please
you got to
them.
give them like the fucking. It's kind of fucked up. You almost got to treat the motherfuckers like royalty. Like,
Yeah, you have to do it if you want to go somewhere with it.
yeah, like you got to go above and beyond. But yeah, like you said, Eric did bring up a good point where he said specifically pest control is a service-based business, but it's any fucking business.
Yeah, like, if you go get my girl gets pedicures all the time. She goes to some places and she's like, I'm not going back. He's like, those ladies were just like fucking rude and
gossiping and doing all this bullshit.
Yeah, just like fucking laughing behind my back, like
yeah, and she went there for nails.
Pedicure, yeah, for the toes or feet.
Yeah, let's say fucking toes or whatever, right? Mm-hmm. She wasn't even judging the fucking work of the toe. Think about that.
Yeah,
it was the fucking the customer service, I guess you could say, call it aspect of it, and she said, "Fuck this shit." So
yeah, it wasn't even like the cleanliness or nothing like that. It was just like the way. Yeah, they fucking just treat you. They massage her the way she wanted or something. I don't know. Just
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So that says a lot.
It can be any industry.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's business, man. It's a roller coaster for sure. It's a yin yang kind of thing. You gotta give a little and you get a little back. But
that's facts. You break your back a little bit, and hopefully they buy you they give you money so you can buy yourself a little back brace and shit.
A little back brace,
figuratively, hopefully.
A little surgery for the knee, elbow. Yeah, something, man.
No, bro, that's great advice for someone that's starting off, or maybe they have a business and like, fuck, what can I do additionally that's get the ball moving in this bitch. And I know we've said in the past where being a business owner isn't for everybody. It's really glamorized nowadays. Like, let's be honest, it's the whole Instagram lifestyle, flashy shit. Oh, what do you do? Oh, I'm an entrepreneur. I think we even broke down the stat: 75% of if you want to become a millionaire, entrepreneur. So people want to be a millionaire. And how do you get there? The vehicle is entrepreneur, so they choose that as their identity, I guess you could say. Because some people, that's something I guess I hate about some people. It's not just them. It's just when you are into something, you make that one thing your identity. And it's like, what the fuck? In my head, it's like you're your own person. Yes, you might have preferences, different tastes, shit like that. But it makes something your whole personality. It's like, it's a little cringe to me, I guess you could say.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, it's like, it doesn't necessarily just have to be the business, because sometimes you have to be locked in and do all that. What I mean more is, let's say, would be something good. I really don't want to shit on anyone specifically.
Like your persona, just like the way you give yourself off to people. I mean,
yeah, exactly. You could do it with anything. You could be like with fucking drugs, or you can do it with like music or something, or maybe even a political view, right?
Okay.
You just make that your identity. Anything that you fucking post, anything you talk about, like that's you, bro. And okay, this would be easy for me because this is kind of a little bit something in my world. For example, the gym. There's some motherfucking people, bro, like that's it. That they go to the gym, that's all. They're fucking the gym people. They're fucking wearing just gym clothes all the time. Like fucking, that's all they like. The post, it's kind of like almost that this is me. The gym is me.
Gym.
Like,
yeah.
It's like, what the fuck? Like, bruh, like I get it a little bit, but I don't know. To me, that's a little like, what the fuck? I guess at the end of the day, live your life. But if you're using everything for like to be your identity, I feel like maybe you're not being yourself, I guess. And I would assume maybe that's fucking you up a little bit, like self-esteem wise.
Gotta be.
Yeah, because how you just a gym person, like 100%, like yeah, it's good to go to the gym and be that growth person and all that, but I don't know, just being full in and identity wise, and this, I guess that's the key word, identity. I'm not saying don't do it, but if your identity is just fully on that, or say like drugs, for some reason you like showing that you're just a fucking druggie, just posting that shit, because a lot of rappers be doing that shit, and it's like, bro, what the fuck, I don't know.
No, I get it. That's definitely a big thing. I mean, and that definitely reflects back on you too, so whether it's people really want to work with you with business wise, or or trust you with anything. I'm like, if that's kind of the person or thing you give off, then they're probably gonna assume everything else in your life is gonna be like that too. So
Yeah, I didn't really think about that, like the outside perspective of that. I
yeah.
was kind of even meaning it more just internally, like you there have to be more substance to you, you know, like there got to be like layers.
Oh, that's who. Yeah.
Yeah, but that you do bring up a good point where externally, like someone will be like, "What the fuck?" Like I don't know, some other shit.
Mm-hmm. But
Damn, man. No, but shout out if you are out there chasing, the business, your dream. Hopefully, it is for the right reasons.
hopefully, yeah.
Hopefully, because like even like Edgar said, you're starting off, you want to fucking live below your means, and the Instagram lifestyle is literally the opposite of that. So it's kind of crazy. It's like, oh, you want to become, successful, all that. You do it through entrepreneurship,
Mm-hmm.
but to get into entrepreneurship and do all that, you actually have to start
Back. Yeah.
backwards. It's like you're starting from the bottom,
Yeah.
not the top where you've seen all the Instagram shit. So it's like there's like some sort of discrepancy there with like I don't know, the messaging.
It is. Yeah. People don't. I mean, you're not seeing, and you'll never see, I guess, the true colors of everything, right? You're always gonna see
Uh,
like the best case scenario of everything, but
yeah.
yeah, that's definitely and like I said, it's not. Maybe it can work out where you don't have to step back that far, but I was always really open to it, so I think that's what really helped me. That I
Yeah,
was just like, hey, if worst comes to worst, I mean, I know I can get rid of my card note, and that basically
yeah.
will.
You were willing to fucking risk it all, bro. Like
Yeah,
again, so that's another thing.
I just been always like a person that really worries a lot about shit.
Yeah.
Even if to me it's like it's deeper down than just like closing down my business. Like I'm letting the landlord down. Like I told you I would sign a
Mm,
lease, and I signed a
gotcha.
lease, and I told you I'd be here for 2 years. Like that to me is more important. Getting you paid monthly and being
Yeah.
the attendee
Being
that,
a man of your word.
yeah, that's then more than like the business even failing. Honestly,
Yeah.
that's always been my kind of thing. With
Not some real fucking shit.
yeah, you gotta stand behind yourself, right? Behind what you say and what you do.
Be a man of your word. That's another thing that's good. Not even just for business owners, just for individuals.
Yeah, and to this day, I mean, I kick myself in the ass by doing that sometimes, but I feel like that's what makes me stand out. I tell a
Yep.
customer it'll be done in 4 days, and I get it done in 4 days. I have to go out of my way if I have to message them and tell them that I can't get it done. It takes a lot out of me to do that, but
Yeah.
sometimes there's situations where you can't control
Yeah.
certain things,
It's
so
rare,
you have
but
to.
yeah.
But
Yep.
time frames are, yeah, that's one thing I'm always. Sometimes sometimes I make it good out of them. Sometimes I don't, but
No, that says a lot about you. Like if you actually say something, about can
mhm.
actually do it. And even just in real life, like imagine if I was a friend that, hey, bro, you trying to, I don't know, even if it's just hanging out. Oh, you trying to hang out or something, or trying to do this, and I would just
Mhm.
flake on you like last minute.
Yeah,
I do that, enough times. You're gonna be like, yo, fuck this motherfucker. Like, what the fuck? Like,
yeah.
so it's just, I guess the reputation. I guess like you were saying.
Yeah, I mean, and to this day, I mean, I'm working with a shop right now with some stuff that's getting worked on, and I've been told I don't know how many times it's gonna be done. It's gonna be done, bro. It's been. That's what I mean. Like it's just that already right there. You already set the
Yeah,
standard of, or you basically set the relationship already that I'm gonna have with you from there on.
yeah, you know what to expect going forward.
Yeah, which is shit. So yeah, man. You gotta definitely have some fine lines there, I guess,
Yeah, 100%.
with that.
No, that's some true shit, bro. But no, that's all facts, bro. Fucking be a man of your word or a female of your word. Just be be honest. And if you can't, like Edgar said, it sucks sometimes, but be upfront about it. Communicate it.
Hmm.
Show a little bit of empathy and be like, yo, I apologize. I didn't get to your thing. If you have an excuse, make sure it's a good excuse, not just bullshit. Like, oh, like I ordered some fucking material, it came defected. You
Yeah.
know, I called them though. Don't worry about it. I already got the solution for you. Like if you're gonna give a problem, give the solution as
I was
well.
about to say that's the most important part. Like if I usually have to call someone about it, I go out of my way where I'm just like, if I know if it's something that's gonna like jeopardize
Hmm.
the relationship, or I'm not gonna. I feel like if I'm gonna just come at him a different way, whether it's him or her,
Yeah,
I'll do something to even it out. Like, hey, don't worry about
gotcha.
this part of the job. Like, I got you.
It's on
Or
me.
hey,
I
next time
apologize. Uh-huh.
we'll take care of this. I apologize, but tomorrow you get it back or something. So and usually that just I'm like sometimes they probably wouldn't even care that they didn't get the car back that same day, but
Yeah.
it just shows like how much you cared to get it out
Mm-hmm.
that to them that day, that you're willing to do this for them now, or you're
Yeah,
taking
yeah,
care
yeah,
of
yeah.
them. So
No, it's fucking some real shit.
yeah, but most
Yeah.
people, I mean, in some businesses, you may not have that, but I feel like there's always something there you could do for someone.
Yeah, that's why I think there's so much opportunity, bro. Because a lot of people and businesses are so big sometimes.
Mhm.
I think even Eric said this, like the big ass pest control people, they're so fucking busy. They don't even give a fuck about the
No,
customer
they don't
service
care about that
aspect.
one star review that they got. Like it's just like we're gonna get 5 stars today. Like
Some
that already
bullshit like
weighs it
that.
out. So
Yeah, they don't care.
stuff like
So
that.
there's opportunity.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just depends how far you want to go with it, right?
Yeah.
So it's as much as work you put into it. That's where you're gonna get back.
That's a fact. That is a big fact.
So yeah, you want it quick and fast, and you got to work your ass off.
Mm-hmm. That's pretty
It's
crazy.
possible.
It's yeah, anything's possible. Yeah, anything it really is possible, but it's up to you most of the time.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like the people that that with me, it's like car related stuff, but it's like yeah, I can drive a crazy ass car if I wanted. I have to get rid of all my shit. Like you gotta be realistic, right? Yeah, you can get rid of everything and have that one thing. Like everything's possible. It's just you got to give up certain things to have things. Um, so like if you want to scale your business up quick, you can do it. Just get rid of all basically your expenses and fucking take the bus. Everything's possible, right? And just go all in. Now instead of spending that money you're paying for that car note, spend all that money on fucking ads now, or spend all that money on fucking signs or banners or business card. I don't know, something that's just
Yeah, reinvest.
there's just money. Yeah, there's always ways.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure, like the first 1 or 2 years, like you said, you were being a little bit more conservative. A lot of that money that was coming in, if it was extra, you were most likely reinvesting it back in the business, right?
Yeah, the first 2 years, yeah, it was because I was just needing so many things.
Yeah.
I wanted so many more things. Like I wanted the shop to look like what I wanted and
Mm,
or provide the service, I guess, to bring
yeah.
in like more high end cars and stuff. And to do that well, you got to use higher end materials and quality chemicals and stuff. So yeah, should reinvest
Yeah, reinvest back in there.
and pays itself off down in the long run. So
Yeah. What was like the one thing that you purchased for the business where you're like, yeah, that was worth it? Was it the cutter or was it something else where you were like,
mm,
because you like I feel like I've been here and I've seen when you've gone, things here and there. I remember you got like a lift. This was like really early on, but you had it like at your garage over there.
yeah, that was honestly kind of a bust.
Yeah, that was
I
kind of
didn't
like
really.
leaking and shit. But I remember when you got like the shelves when you moved in here, or when you got like the cutter, or when
Probably the
like
cutter, probably the biggest thing.
the
Like
cutter.
it
Okay.
allowed me to do stickers for people and just kind of jump into a whole new.
Yeah, or even the air compressor too.
That was big, yeah.
Yeah, I
Actually,
remember that.
it wasn't even that expensive, but it was huge for
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's some
providing a better
industry.
quality.
Yeah, that's some industry grade shit, bro. That
Yeah.
motherfucker that's nice. So
Yeah, and I'm always looking to upgrade right now. I'm in the process of trying to upgrade my pressure washing system because dealing with water spots and just dealing with
because right
like
now you have that Subaru shit, right?
I used to have that one. That's when I
Oh,
first
you don't have
started.
that
No,
anymore?
it's just
Fuck.
electric. But I've had that one. I've gone full electric since I had my Corvette. Because remember I told you I spilled a gas
Yeah.
can in the back of my Corvette.
Oh fuck.
Because I would have to put gas in that old Subaru pressure washer and
Uh-huh.
I'd go back to this gas station and
Oh
I
fuck.
spilled once and I'm like, that's it. I got to go electric. So,
Gotcha.
but then since then I've gone electric. So it's been a few years now.
Okay, okay.
But I just need like something better. This shit leaks water. Like I'm always just trying to figure out a better solution to just having a better overall
Yeah,
experience.
yeah, yeah,
Because
yeah.
I mean, I'm the one doing this shit too. So it's
That's
like,
facts.
and even if I'm paying someone too, I want them to.
Be
It's
efficient.
it's not the best job, it's not the funnest thing to do, but if you at least make it easy for them to do it,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
it could be more enjoyable and
That's true, and less room for fuck ups too.
that too. Yeah. So I mean, yeah, I just hate coming in and washing something and like that shit's fucking leaking water or sometimes it bugs out or I'm dealing with a fucking stiff ass hose. I'm like,
Oh shit.
there's
Okay.
better quality shit. I just gotta buy it. So there's always ways to improve it anyways,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
in any type of thing with a business. So,
No, it's fucking
but
good, bro.
you gotta
Cause
keep
yeah.
it balanced too, like how much you're making. Like, don't fucking buy the most expensive pressure washer off the bat. Um,
Little by little.
there's
Yeah. Like you said, you had that. How much was that Subaru one when you started?
it was like $300
There you go.
around then.
And how much is the next one that you're looking to purchase?
The setup's probably gonna be like $1,500.
Well, there you
It's gonna
fucking
be
go.
expensive.
Like that's 500% more than the fucking Subaru
Yeah,
one.
but it'll
So,
be like a hose reel, so it'll be easier just to roll up the hose now.
oh,
Pressure
like
washer will be hung up on the wall, and
yeah, yeah, yeah.
it's gonna be like a nice setup now. So things
Yeah,
are gonna
yeah,
be
yeah.
off the ground, look cleaner. So always looking. There's always room to improve everywhere. You just gotta know where to put the money or the time.
Yeah, that's facts.
Get
And
the
like,
most value out of it.
and timing too, because it's not like you just bought that shit off rip. Like you started, you know,
Crank starting this shit.
yeah,
And now just pushing
literally.
a button. So
Yep.
yeah, it was a process back then, man. I had to fucking bust out the hose, like, you know, wheel out the pressure washer. Had to be outside, obviously,
Yeah.
because fucking fumes. Go get
Hmm.
gas for it. Make sure always gas was in stock. If not, it'd be fucking. Nah, I never had to siphon gas out of a car, but
Yo.
I could only imagine like if it got to a point where it's just like fuck, you know, like customers waiting, like I just could siphon this shit out. No, but yeah, it was just the whole process, and then you got to put all that shit away.
Yeah.
So now I just want to make it easy, so it's like you can wheel it out,
Mm.
wash the car, reel it back up. It's quick. So
Yeah, you could probably finish fast, way faster
way
then.
more efficient. Yeah.
Okay, bro.
So
No, that's good though. I feel like another lesson too. Like make sure like this I feel like later on, maybe not, like obviously start small.
yeah, you gotta start with the shit that
Yeah.
you're not gonna want to, because you're always gonna see the social media shit where they got like
Yeah.
the nicest stuff and.
Off rip out the gate.
But you got to
Yeah.
start from the cheap, even if it's like photography. Start with a cheaper camera,
I love that.
make your way up to fucking $3,000, $5,000 setup, and
Mm-hmm.
you don't need that crazy setup to get professional photos. You can work around cheaper stuff, but obviously the more expensive cameras you have, the easier it is gonna be to take better quality pictures. So
Yeah.
it's just for time.
Yeah, that's true. That reminds me of I'm not sure who told me this, but the example was there was this person that wanted to start playing tennis.
Hmm.
So they were like, "Fuck, dude, what do I get? All that shit." So they show up to this tennis spot, or they go to maybe Big Five or something. They buy the best fucking racket. I would assume there's probably different
Shoes.
balls. They get the fucking whole fit, whole attire, probably even the little visor with the
Yeah,
head missing and shit. You know
the
what I'm
head
saying?
missing. Yeah,
Yeah, like the little top off the motherfucker.
those hats have a name, don't they? Are they
They
called
probably
just
do.
visors?
I ain't gonna lie, I have no fucking clue.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Hat with the cap missing.
yeah, the roof motherfucker is like it's a car or some
The roof
shit.
missing off the hat. Oh,
Yeah, but basically, yeah, they fucking go show up and they try fucking tennis for 2 to 3 days and that's it.
I
So
give up.
it's like, bro, you could have just fucking, buy a little shitty ass fucking racket. You could have probably borrowed friends, fucking rented it out, and
Wearing some basketball shorts and
yeah, some and ones and shit.
yeah,
Fucking some fucking Shaq shoes and pull up, get the fucking do your shit, get the fuck out of there. So
yeah,
yeah, it's just
it's true. Yeah, it's you don't always have to go all out with everything.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, especially when
Try
you're
it out.
starting off. Yeah,
Hmm.
the big pony. Maybe yeah, like after you're like, oh shit, this might be working. Oh, now I could adjust and use use this better. Or, oh fuck, now my fucking hose leaking.
Hmm.
You know. So no, that's some good shit, bro. Like start yeah, start small. Obviously, you don't buy the shittiest fucking was it Temu shit? Fucking
Yeah, Timu. Okay.
Temu shit, like but
Yeah.
fucking yeah, but that's some
Yeah.
real shit, man.
No, it is, man. I've been going through some old pictures recently and looking back at the old setup. I mean, where it all started, I guess I would say, from my home garage in Ogden, and just seeing like the stuff I had. It was just fucking all mismatched shit. Like it was a
Dog.
fucking a bucket, just a random bucket with fucking Dawn dishwasher like soap or dish soap,
Fuck
which is
yeah.
the worst soap to wash a car with, by the way, because it strips any kind of protection or sealant you put on the car.
Damn.
So so yeah, back then like I'd wash my car for fucking. I'd go inside, get my mom's fucking soap, put a fuck ton in the bucket, fill it up. It'd be all bubbly and shit, look cool. I
Yeah.
thought I was doing something good. It looked like soap, right?
Yeah.
And then I put on a good old wax afterwards, spent like all fucking weekend. And I didn't know fucking next week when I washed that shit with the same soap, I was stripping all that shit off again. So,
Damn.
but now I see.
Well, yeah, they fucking use that soap to remove oil from like ducks and shit.
Exactly,
So
yeah.
that makes
It's like a
sense.
degreaser soap.
Yeah.
And waxes and sealants are kind of an oil based filler kind of thing. So, yeah, you're stripping that shit down. And
I
with
don't know
time,
that.
you're obviously deteriorating the surface of the clear coat and stuff. So, but yeah, back then, I mean, I was fucking just, 15, 16. I didn't know any better.
Yeah,
That's just how you grow up.
that's how you start.
Yeah, but looking back, I mean, it's definitely been a kind of a humbling little kind of a journey of after seeing like where it's gone, where it's at now, and just how much more there can be to this. But
No, good shit, bro. It's definitely been even exciting just being a friend, like seeing all the journey, some
yeah,
shit. So
no, thanks for the support though.
no,
It's
yeah,
been the friends and family have been a big part of this too, because I mean, I feel like you wouldn't get. I mean, you don't need the friends and family all the time, right? I'm not
yeah,
trying to discourage people that don't have family around, but it's definitely really helpful to have
The support,
the support from the
you
family
know,
and friends, and
like the backbone and shit.
because that's how it was at the beginning. I mean, I was looking back. I have a file of all the cars, like every single job. Like I took like pictures all around. I was
Mm,
telling you, and you are on there. My uncle's on there. My cousin, my brother.
that's how it starts.
And $50 a detail. That's what it was back
I
then. And
love that back then.
I love that back then. You should bring. Can you honor those prices again for the long term
I'm
customers?
gonna get hung up on.
Yeah. But yeah, that's just how we started. I mean, at this point, you're you're kind of buying the experience. You're having people just pay you for the chemicals and the equipment, or your time, I
That's
guess, for
facts.
that stuff, and
Your expertise, bro.
you're just yeah, you're buying your expertise from it.
That's a fact. Fuck no.
Yeah.
No, that was fucking well said, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. This is the good episode, especially if you're considering or ever thought maybe of potentially owning a business. Like shit, we got a whole fucking business owner here, so you could pick his
Yeah.
brain and shit like that.
Yeah. Ask us
You know,
questions if you guys got any.
I'll probably have to bring up a little Q&A randomly back. So potentially stay tuned for that on the Instagram page, Endless Growth Pod on Instagram, if you're interested in shit like that. But yeah, bro. Anything else you want to cover or say or anything?
No, I think I'm good for this one. For 107.
107, bro. It was a
Yeah.
good one. Well, I'm in the same boat. We appreciate your buddy, like always, for joining us on another pod. And fuck, we'll catch you guys on the next one.
Yeah. Peace.
All righty, deuces, y'all.